All right, now we're going to change this valve stem. Now, make sure you turn your breaker off so nothing comes on for safety reasons. Okay, the stem. So what I'm going to do is take this. Just going to try to peel this off, pull it out. Now, let's go get all the air out of it first. It seemed like some water, so I'm suspicious that the bladder may be bad. I hope not. Back in 18, I paid $400 for this, so I wonder what it is now. But there was water all over, and I don't know what. Because you can see it all came down here. It looks like this stem was leaking. So we got that out. Okay, it seems like that's out. Okay. So we're going to just try to get this out. And this will show you the setup here. See if I have the right stem for it. But okay, let's see. Well, damn it. Broke that off. Trying to get this out of here. Okay, it broke off, but it won't. You just push that excess down in there. It won't hurt it. Okay, let's see that. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so you got a little hole in there. This is just like doing it on a tire. I'll put a little WD-40 on there. Help this thing. Okay, so now you got stems here. Now I'm going to show you the tool, but you can buy these on Amazon. Okay, you got to get that down in that hole. See, it's not easy either. Okay, but that's how it seals. And these things crack and whatever happens a lot on your tires. Okay, so when you buy this kit, you'll get a bunch of these. Let me show you what it is. You can see that right there. It's a little tool, 6 easy steps. Got some things in here to get that down in there. And this is a good setup to have, because now actually this one is how do you pull them out and all that. We don't need that right here. Set that aside. Okay, in this kit, there's basically a couple little tools here. I don't know how much this is. Here's the funnel that you use to get it to squeeze it down. Okay, so this, like I said, this is a AME tire valve tool, item 51025. So you can get that on Amazon. And it'll come with some stems, a little package, but what I did is I bought a big package, because I've done this at least a dozen times. I had one vehicle and some trailers that have been sitting for a while, and then the stems started cracking, you know, rather than going to a tire place. Okay, so what you do, take your new stem, it screws into the end of this. It's like so. Okay, set this cap aside. Okay, it looks like that. And then this, you put this on, and you got to work this thing down in here, and you got to get on it. So I might get in the way of the camera to do it, but take some kind of oil like WD-40. Let's see, I got that on there. You want that real slick to help it go in. Okay, so you take it in here, you push it down in here, get this over here. Oops. I'm kind of in the way, but I want to get this thing close. Push it up in there. And now what that does is it crips it down, and you're just going to, I might need to get up on a ladder or something. Okay. I pushed it through, and I'm going to pull it up. It's like so, see that? And you twist it off. That one went fairly easy. But you see it pushed down in there, and then this thing screwed on here to pull it up. All right. So that's it. And you do the same thing on a tire. Give me a second here. We'll wipe this off. And get that in there. That seals it good. And pull it up. That's all it is. So you put that, keep that in your toolbox. It's got one stem left, but I got a big package. I probably got 100 stems. This is a very good tool to have. And it comes with this. This sometimes used to pull them out. But like you saw, I just pushed it down inside. It won't hurt it because it broke off. So let's set that aside. Now, I have a little air compressor down here that you can't see. I've already pumped it up. Now, this is a 46, I think it's 38 PSI, 2 PSI lower than what the switch is. So I'm going to pump this up. It does have a gauge on it, but I couldn't find what I've had before, and I think I have it somewhere else, a digital that I can get on and get real accurate to get it right at the 38. But we're going to have to, what I want to do is just see if this is a problem about the going the switch. So we're going to pump this up. The air compressor might come out just a little tiny one. Take a little bit to fill it up because the air compressor's small. It's just like a little Harbor Freight portable air compressor for doing this. They let it pump up. Like I said, it's a small unit, so tank's not very big. I have to do this a couple times, let it build up. Now, luckily, when I wired all this, I put a plug in here with 110, and it's got lights and everything, just so I can work in here. A lot of times, people with wills that, they just have them out in the open, whatever, but I wanted power in here. So if I'm in here at night trying to work on it, I can see what's going on. Okay, we're about 30 PSI. I got a little bit more to go. give it a touch more. I want it about at least 40. Okay, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Let's just try it. Okay, now see, now it's not leaking. Let me turn the well on and see if it'll kick off. It may not be the problem. I have to go into the switch, but this is the first problem. Okay, here we go. Okay, boy, that was it. Hear it? It's pumping up. That's all it was. Okay. It pumped up. Now I got a gauge down here. The other thing I want to tell you is you want a extra gauge. That's down there. That's how you can troubleshoot these things. Have an extra gauge, extra switch. If you were, most people would have to call a well guy and they would have stuck it to you on that, and that's all that it was. We're back in business, and now we have up about 60 pounds in there. So you need that. That's what keeps pressure in there, and then when it gets low, it'll kick back on. But so this whole problem was because of this went bad. So what I'm telling you is get one of these tools, especially if you have a well, get all the extra parts, and that's, you know, that's kind of unheard of, that happening. And it's since 2018, but it went bad for whatever reason, and now we have water pressure again. And my pump saver unit over there is it's all green, no red lights on it. So that's it. Real quick, I'll show you what the air compressor I used. Okay, I'm going to take this off here, and then we'll end this video. Problem solved. Do it yourself. Saved you some misery. Here's what it's a little Harbor Freight thing, and I got a cord on it there. Okay, that's it. And then you can see that I got the green light, run green, and we're up to pressure. So we fix that. Do it yourself. Stand by for the next problem.